Hi everybody, Scott Nell here with the Scott Nell team. I'm here with Doug Huberman with Lexington Property Management. So, first topic of the day is, what is a home manager and what the heck do you do?
It's a very good question. So, for example, the types of things we do, if that's what you're interested in.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Do tell.
What does a property manager
do? A property manager and a home manager would both take care of, probably the single most important thing would be to have a preventative maintenance program. Fix things before they break. Second would be fix them after they break. Third would be multiple bids. Make sure that you're properly supervising and getting the best value out of any contractors or service providers that you have. You'd also do things such as walkthroughs for physical condition, but also looking for hazards. Anything that could lead to property damage or that could lead to personal injury. So you're trying to protect your client from those types of exposures. Ensuring that their insurance is proper for protecting both themselves, any guests, and any workers that ever enter their property. And then the last piece of that would be making sure that bills related to the property are paid on time. For example, you pay your property taxes 1 day late, it's a 10% penalty. So everything related to the property. Now that would be both property management and home management functions. Then property management includes just one thing more, and that is collecting rent from a tenant. But in actual fact, other than that, they're effectively the same physical functions.
Excellent. What kind of prevention do you guys do?
As far as preventative maintenance?
Yeah.
Well, the most common and easiest one to relate to is changing the filters on the air conditioning. You know, it's a couple bucks 2 to 4 times a year, depending on the air conditioning system, that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. Checking the coolant would be another HVAC. Every 5 years, really making sure that you check the sewer main and that you don't have root incursion. If you have gutters on the house, cleaning them at least once a year. Those would be the most noteworthy.
So the home manager also takes care of like the gardening, the pool, any kind of items like that as well?
Right. So that would be under vendor oversight, which is all ongoing services are supervised. And what that also means is not being afraid to let those people know that they're not meeting standards.
Right.
Many times, I think most people don't change their gardener unless they're profoundly unhappy. We try to set the bar quite a bit higher than that, which is we'll only keep a pool man, a handyman, or a gardener if we're extremely happy.
So if a home manager, let's say I was to hire you for my parents, then would you, depending, I'm sure you'd need the approval of my parents, but would you keep the information coming to us as well so that we can be in tune as to what's going on? Let's say I'm out of state, for instance, and I want to know what's going on. How do you keep in contact with everybody?
Where everything is available over the internet. So our client, whether it's an investor who owns a rental or a senior who we're home managing their personal residence, has 24/7 online access to every financial record and every physical record. If something's broken and parts are ordered, the fact that it's broken, the fact that the parts are ordered, and when they're due is right there in the records. And all of the history is available. So that is our relationship with our direct client. But in our contract for home management, we give our client the opportunity to identify their key advisors. And those key advisors, primarily accountants, estate attorneys, realtors, and trusted family members, are also extended the 24/7 remote access to all of the property records. And what that does is, rather than the advisor having to contact the client and say, you know, it's been a little bit, what's going on? They can contact the client and say, hey, I noticed that the expenses have increased of late. You know, have you thought through what's going on and what can we do to try to bring your costs under control? So, or, you know, anything that we do is 100% transparent to the seniors that we're working for and to anybody who we would say is in their circle of trusted advisors.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Hey everyone, if you'd like more information about myself or my amazing team, check out scottnellteam.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.